Yo, what is good, world? It's your boy, Calvin Leroy King, the third. And as always, I got my lovely co-hostess with the most by my side, Miss Reese PC, the one and only.
Hey, y'all.
And we thank y'all for tuning in and turning up for another exclusive segment of This, That, and the Third, the lifestyle show that gives you life. Literally. Now, joining us today is none other than Josh Gray, who is running for, let me get this right, 3rd District Cook County Commissioner. Is that correct?
There we go. That is correct.
Can we begin by slow clapping Brother Josh Gray in, please? One time, for the one time. All right, so tell our viewers, all our viewers and our followers, who is Josh Gray, man?
So Joshua Gray is a Southside kid, you know, born and raised in Hyde Park.
Okay.
My family currently stays in the neighborhood, South Shore.
Okay.
I am married to a beautiful and brilliant attorney.
Excuse me.
And we have 4 kids.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know.
Y'all adopted or you have 4?
Those are 4 actually our kids.
Wow, what ages? I'm just saying that's a lot of kids. He's young. He's pretty young to have 4 kids. All right, that's a lot of kids
Keep it going. Keep the
for a youth.
population
That's a
going.
lot of kids. What ages?
So the oldest is 11,
Okay.
6, 2, and a 6-month-old.
Ooh,
Wow,
yeah.
congratulations. Wow, that's a lot of kids now. He said the ages.
That is. So it's 1 girl and 3 boys.
Oh,
Ah, you
love
finally
it.
got, is the boy the baby?
The boy's the baby.
Ah, you finally got, so are y'all done? Or y'all
I'm
still?
done, man. I'm
Okay,
done.
he said,
I'm
that's
done.
I've been waiting
It's
for
a
this
wrap.
moment my whole life. Okay.
You know?
All right, so Chicago native, man, and you're running for, again, Cook County Commissioner for the 3rd District. First of all, what is a commissioner? What does a Cook County Commissioner even do?
Because I Googled it, right?
Googled it.
I'm really having an issue with just seeing all these faces and all these people running for stuff, right? One, we don't know who these people are. Okay. A lot of them. 2, what do you do?
What do they do?
What
What do they do once
positions
they're
mean?
elected?
Yeah.
And when you Google it, Google obviously doesn't know either
Man,
because the
Eric.
definition was vague.
It's very vague. So when I decided to run for this office, they told me this is a politician's retirement job. It's a type of position. Yeah, it's crazy.
Process that for a moment.
Yeah,
Politician's retirement job.
It's
Okay.
crazy. It's crazy.
Explain.
So it's basically that people that are, they explained it to me this way, and this is another elected official telling me
Okay.
this,
Right.
that people that are tired of being aldermen, and so they think, you know, in Chicago everybody thinks everything's alderman's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So people that are tired of being aldermen, and then it's also the state people that are tired of going to Springfield. They become county commissioners.
Okay.
I don't agree with that whole sentiment at all.
Yeah.
I think that the county can do a lot.
Yes.
I think too much time for too long. I mean, they have been be able to play the background, you know, without anybody noticing them. Then,
Right.
then the sugar tax happened,
Right,
Right.
right.
and then it was
We
like,
noticed
damn,
that.
they exist.
We noticed that,
you know?
yeah.
But they do a lot of stuff. First of all, and the 2 big things they do, they control our public safety.
Okay.
Very important here in
So
Chicago,
public safety,
especially.
yeah. So public safety is like the Homeland Security. It's the jails. It's the state's attorneys, the public defenders, the judges, the juvenile system. They're over all that. Next is public health.
Okay.
So like Stroger Hospital, Provident over here, they do about 45% of the county's charity care. That's people that are, you know, that don't have a lot of money that need hospital needs.
Right.
And then next they tax the mess out of us.
Oh, yeah. Consistent.
The mess out of us.
The best.
That's what they're known for.
Mess comes out of you when you get taxed here in Chicago, Cook County especially.
So yeah, man, it's this city's become the city of overtaxation,
Right.
and that's what really drove me to actually run this race.
Right.
You know, you talk about history. I think that's very important. You know, I think as black people, we buy into the machine gimmicks of
Come on, man. So easily
commercials and endorsement, but these people, what did they do before they want to become politicians?
Right.
Right.
You know,
Right.
that's a big deal.
That's your character versus your
Yeah.
reputation.
That's true. And so a lot of people running for office, they haven't done anything but help the machine. And so I'm the anti-machine candidate. You know, I don't look like a politician.
Right.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you know.
Look like Joshua. Regular Joshua to me.
They say my hair, you know. So I think I'm a trailblazer.
Yeah.
And so I tell people all the time, it's not what's on my hair, it's what's in my head, you know,
indeed, true
and in my
indeed.
heart, you know. And
Facts.
so, yeah.
But not only that, I think we need a lot more people that look like you.
That look like us.
Vibrant, and
Yeah.
really are ready to step out of the norm
Yeah.
and the traditional of the elders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And really do what needs to be done. The elders
That's
thing
a hot
is
button
really
for her. That's a very hot button for her. I wasn't gonna go there, but let's just focus on the youthfulness
Yeah,
there
because I can really go there.
and the energy that you can bring to the position, right? So let's talk about the representation, man. Like, what do you represent? We had a couple candidates on previously, and they didn't necessarily have platforms.
Yeah, because they were judges.
Running
so
for judge
they
positions
don't
and things
have
like
a
that.
platform.
Yeah.
But you do have a platform,
Oh, most
correct?
definitely,
And then
most
what is
definitely.
that platform? Tell the people a little bit about it.
So the first thing is fair taxation.
Okay.
We can't continue to be the victims of the county's money grab. Every time they mismanage our money, every time they pay to play and pay their staff all this money, we're paying for that.
Yeah.
And so we can't continue to be the victims. They can't look at something and say, oh, we can tax that, like they did sugar.
Right.
Next is transparency. They have a budget. A main thing about my role is that we have to create a budget on a yearly basis. And so this budget is this 800-page book. That is who's gonna read
Right.
that?
Not this guy. I'm not reading the cover. I'm reading the glossary.
They need to get with the times, right?
Right.
So it needs to be online, itemized, so we know where our money's going.
Man, let me word search it, man.
Yeah.
What am I
That's the
looking
start
for?
right there, breaking down those processes that are like outdated.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
old.
Yeah, they still file stuff. Like they have like rooms and cabinets where they're filing stuff.
Hello? Yeah, you're going to have to fax that. What? What is fax? Excuse me. Continue, please.
So and then on top of that, we need services. They're asking for $5.36 billion of our money next year. So that's a $700 million increase.
I ain't got it.
Yeah, I ain't got it.
I ain't got it. You got it?
No,
I ain't got it.
But I tell people all the time, what is the last thing you can say you got from the county?
Right.
Other than the bill from the
Mail.
treasurer?
I was about to say mail.
Yeah, say pay me.
Mail.
Say pay me.
Right.
We need something for the amount of money we spend.
Right.
We need programs for our kids. We need jobs for our young adults. We need economic development. You see 71st. Oh my God.
Another hot button for the young lady here.
Oh my God, I'm so glad you mentioned that because I went to Shoe Pool last night and I was actually going to go to 710 on 55th, but we looked and found some places in Lakeview.
Yeah.
Went to this place called Southport. It was on like Ashland and Southport. Nothing but houses, buildings around, residential area, and it had like a bunch of restaurants, the billiard place, just so much, and it just irritates me. Like, why can't the South Side be like the North
Where's
Side?
ours? Where's ours? It
can.
can, and it will be.
Yeah,
It
you
will be.
have people that want to. You have to get leadership that wants to, and business people that want to invest in this community.
Yeah.
South and West Side. West Side has the same issue.
Yeah, oh yeah. Don't forget about the West Side.
too.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. So obviously there's a trail that's being blazed. What's been the toughest part of the campaign, man? What's been the most I didn't expect this, man. It's challenging.
Raising money.
Man.
I realized that.
Because we spent it all on taxes.
Yeah, that
And that
too.
damn sugar. You better sell some sugar. You want some money.
But yeah, I mean, I realized that I don't know millionaires. I don't know people that I'm asking for money are people like us.
Yeah.
That we have good jobs.
Right.
But we might have a family. We might have a wife or a husband. We got bills.
Yeah.
Right. And so we can't afford to give somebody $100, $200, $500 donations sometimes.
Right.
So that's been the problem. The main problem is probably raising money because the Democrats hold the power, and the powers come from the union. And so, the president signs a union contract, so the union they do whatever she wants them to do. So it kind of leaves it dried up for progressive, new, non-machine candidates.
Right.
Yeah.
They call that politics as usual.
Yeah.
Right? But what's been the most rewarding or maybe surprising in a good way aspect of the campaign thus far?
I think going door to door. Politicians don't go door to door anymore.
That is old school.
It is very
It is old school.
Like literally, I'm in the hood on 17, like on Ashland and like 79th Street, and
How's
knocking.
that going?
You okay?
I used to be a community organizer over there, so
Okay.
I'm
Okay,
cool. I used to work
okay.
for Father Flager, who
Right.
had Saint Sabine over there, and I used to
Okay.
be a community organizer. So I'm cool with being
So
over
they know
there.
you.
Majority of people may not be cool with being, but
Right.
I'm cool with being over there.
So
But
give me
people are
some
shocked.
sliders.
Yeah, people are shocked because the only people that knock on doors or ring bells now are the Jehovah's Witnesses.
Yeah.
They bold. They bold. with
Yeah, I
it.
give it to them.
Fearless. The
But
armor of
you
God.
don't have that
Yeah.
anymore.
Not at all.
Or unless they're trying to switch your energy bill.
Yeah,
That
true
is
indeed.
true.
You
That
can't
is
get
true.
those people knocking pretty profusely.
I don't open the door for them.
At all. All right, so what we typically do here in traditional This, That, and the Third fashion is we play a little game called This, That, and the Third. Now, the
Okay.
rules are simple. We're going to ask you 3 questions, and all you got to do is answer honestly and from the heart. You ready to
I
play?
can do that, yeah.
All right, well, this is this.
Okay. So what's your political goal? Like everybody has a path, or not. I'm not gonna say everybody, but some people, when they get into politics, they kind of know, I'm starting here, but I want to get to there. Is that for you? Do you have a goal?
Not a personal goal. I think politics is all about timing and opportunity, and so I can't say I want to be president, you know, but you have to have that opportunity that's actually there for you.
Right.
I think my goal in general is to organize the South Side and have people that really care about the South Side dealing with politics, you know, and getting rid of the guard that does not care about politics, care about us at all.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, this is that. What advice would you give to aspiring politicians that may be 5 years away from where you might be headed in a few short weeks, I believe, because the election is the 20th?
In 5 days, yeah.
Yeah, 5 days away. So make sure y'all go, stay woke, go vote, rock
Please
the vote.
vote, yes.
Vote or die. All the cool stuff you've ever heard about voting, do that.
Do that, please.
Do that, please. And that's March 20th?
Yep.
March 20th, man.
You can vote now, though.
You can
Up
vote
until
early.
March 20th.
Right. So what advice would you give to aspiring politicians?
You know, I have a lot of aspiring politicians coming to me because, you know, I am different. I tell them, you know what, expand your network. You know,
Now.
Yeah, now. Just stop going for people that look like you. Have a actual rainbow coalition. You know,
Yeah,
have
literally.
a group of people that don't look like you, that may not have the same interests as you, but you are connected in some form, in some fashion.
Because that will help raising the money.
That would help raise the dollars.
There's a lot of black millionaires, but there's a lot of non-black millionaires as well. Know that. And last but not least, this is the third.
Okay. I had the question and then I forgot.
Right on tip of your tongue. Let me see your tongue. I'm sorry. You want me to take this one?
No.
Oh, okay. I'll show volley it back to you.
Come on, man. Oh, okay. So you're a father of 4.
I am.
What's
You got
the
an extra finger up there. You got
Right, he said, man, don't jinx me.
Father of 4.
Don't
No,
jinx
don't jinx
me.
it. Don't jinx
Don't
it.
jinx me.
Father of 4.
What's the one thing you love about being a dad?
You know what? The way they look at you, like you're my hero. Yeah, it's like
Straight
that
like
look
that.
you get, you know, and your sons, definitely sons, they try to emulate you and try to do the things you do. I'm like, dang, do I really do that? You know, you start thinking like, I don't know, I need to change that habit. You know,
You do.
Chip off the old block, boy. Hey, in a good way. Okay. Well, we definitely thank you for joining us on this exclusive segment
Thank
of
you for
This, That, and
having
the
me.
Third. Before we leave, we want to know, for those that want to be interested in obviously voting, obviously supporting the campaign, things like that, donating everything they can do in the last 5 days or so.
Yeah.
How can they get in touch with you? How can they support? What's the contact information, social media, all that good stuff?
So my headquarters are they're on 71st Street, so 1900 East 71st Street is
East
where
side.
Yeah, and so we're actually starting a young people voting slate.
Okay.
So I think we're calling ourselves the Democrats for Change.
Okay.
Yeah, and so we're on 71st, so 1900 East 71st. That is near Jeffrey. My website is www.citizensforjoshuagray.com. So
Spelled as it sounds. No
spelled-
funny business
no,
here.
No for.
No fugazi.
Yeah, you know.
Joshua Gray. Come on, man. With an A.
with an A.
With
you
an
know?
A.
And then on Facebook, of course, I need my followers to pick up. Let me
Okay.
pick them followers up. Joshua, you can find me on Facebook at Joshua Gray 2018, and then
Okay.
on Instagram and Twitter at Josh Gray 2018.
Josh.
Straight like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Well, it's our pleasure having you come on to the show. Can we slow clap this brother
Yeah.
out,
Can
please?
I do
You
this?
can join us, please. Join us. Please join us. Please. And we thank y'all, as always, for tuning in and turning up for another exclusive segment of This, That, and the Third with your boy, Calvin Leroy King the Third. My lovely co-host is with the mostest, Miss Reese PC, the one and only, and our special guest, Brother Joshua Gray, hopeful Cook County Commissioner for the 3rd District. Y'all get out there and vote, and y'all make sure y'all make history on March 20th here in Chicago, and wherever you live, do the same, all right? So we thank y'all for tuning in and turning up with us, and we are the king and queen of Chicago Podcast. Check us out.